Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paul. Welcome to my channel here on the Petit Ouest Farming Agency MaizePlus TerraLife Beta Super Duper Trooper version. Hello to all in the chat. Hello Sash, hello Leon, Fatty, Berk Dakum Merhaba. Ben, hello, long time no see. Yeah, today I got with me, and I hope that the tone is fine and the sound is okay. With me today is BGO, the one and only support team member that helped me out a lot in the last month. Hello BGO, Björn, hey.
Hi, good evening everybody.
Hey Fatty, welcome into the Farming Agent Club. You're the second. You are the second. Unbelievable. Jarek, hello. I got pushed into doing so, and I have no clue. So if you don't have any specialties or something, please forgive me. I will work it out. Just PM me or whatever what I have to do. I have no clue. I'm old. I'm so freaking old, and I have no clue what to do. Sound is good. Okay, nice. So yeah, we're here on. Yeah, Fatty, you will get another color in the Discord, of course, because the first was Gaming Chris. He was the first ever club member, and you will get the color, of course, too. Hey, as I'm speaking of him, hey, Gaming Chris, hi. So you're not alone anymore. Fatty is with you. Sven, good evening. Hey, and thanks for the beer. So no English lessons anymore. Yeah, you will get it here. I hope you guys are interested in the upcoming TerraLife. This map here is running much smoother than the Bergisch Land because there's much less stuff in it, but with a big thanks to Björn, he built all the stuff from the Bergisch Land into this map too, so we got all the stuff, and he saved he saved our last save game, so Sven Heiliger and me, we don't have to start from scratch again. But we have some issues with, of course, when you switch stuff. Here is the field okay, but in some fields, like here, the ground textures are not as they are intended to. But I don't care as long as we got all the trim lines and the stuff on here. BGO did a very good job on it. Really good job. He painted all the new roadside grass here on the roadsides. No-till is real in FS22 because we got it already in FS19 testing for FS22. So Jarek, you have to buy it. You have to use the, of course, the promo code Alien Paul or Agency if you want to pre-order. I will show you later on. I will show you all the stuff that we have. Better said, BGO made all the deco foliages that are close by the road, mowable and regrowable. So we got more than 32 growable fruits at the moment in the map, and we are pretty much testing now for Nitrado their game servers, because we are not only stressing out Giants with their Giants engine because we hit every limit. Now we are hitting the limits of the game server providers too, because there's no other map or mod stressing out all the cores and all the performance. So if they make sure that our maps run smoothly in multiplayer, you can be sure that every map that will be released is running smoothly too. How is it going? Yeah, that's a good question. Today's my son's birthday. That I miss because of you guys, because I want to spend some time with you. Uh, I got some nice packages today from Leon, from Sven, from Bull. Hey, DZP, DCP, DZP, hallo, grüß dich. And one package, fresh meat, Andreas sent me, but my post man is too lazy, and it seems that he put it in the post station, so I have to get it tomorrow, and I hope the meat will be still okay-ish. But then I will have some barbecue with my son tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I will tell him, Burke. I will tell him. So, where do we start? Well, I would say we start with a little sightseeing tour because I got some cows that need some silage, and you can hopefully enjoy a little bit the new textures and the new roadsides and all that stuff. For me personally, it looks much more real now. It looks much more immersive. And of course, all you see here, we will try to bring to FS22 too. Fatty, thank you. I will tell him. Yeah, we had a really rough week, to be honest. If you guys remember, 12 weeks ago we had the big flooding here. And my son lost everything because he was living in a subterranean apartment from my I don't know how is it called, the sister of my ex-wife. So I don't know how it is called. And now his company where he's working and my ex-wife is working, the part where they are working was flooded too, and now they fucking freaking closed the company, and he will lose his job for... Oh, I'm at the wrong house. He will lose his job at the end of the year. So, yeah, we pretty much need to do a really good birthday celebration on the weekend. Just getting drunk and sorry for to say it, but to really fuck on the last year. It's so annoying. You think there's nothing more to come, but then, yeah. Yeah, Leon, today in English. Thursday is always the English stream. I missed it a long time now, but now I'm back on it. Hey, DCP, Bull actually sent me a whole package of these fried chicken flavored chips, and Leon sent me today some with Kräuterbutter Geschmack. Yeah, Fatty, it's no problem because we will start the first day of next year. We will start completely fresh, even with both losing their jobs. I mean, he's a well schooled and qualified young man. He will find a new job. So this is not the problem, but the problem is that you get so many messages in 1 week that you really didn't think about, right? And so I'm really enjoying at the moment the streaming and hoping to have some fun with you guys. And I'm really pleased that BGO is with me, because Disturbed should have been here with me today, but he called out sick. He really had to cancel also his streams or his videos. And Derp, he wanted to make it, but he's so in stress with his work, he couldn't make it either. So yeah, BGO is not only a replacement. I mean, I was asking him if he want to join anyways, because he's the man of the hour, because he spent so much time into this map and the BGL map. So let's celebrate. I'm losing my bail. So let's celebrate a little bit that we have to show some stuff for you guys, that we will eventually, actually, definitely cater to or convert to FS22. Because I'm so hyped for the new game. I mean, basically what they announced this week with the new ground textures. I mean, how many did they announce? 12 or so? I think it have been 12. Maybe half a year back or a year back, I asked a Giants developer for a special code that we needed for making some new texture arrays. And I told them what we wanted to do. We wanted to have new plowing, cultivators, seeding, harrow textures, no-till, strip-till, and all that stuff. And they basically said, no, I'm not allowed to talk to you anymore because we don't want you to break the hype for FS22 when you will show off this already in FS19. So, yeah, we are kind of proud that we pushed that far, but I'm really interested in how we can now extend the textures that they will bring on FS22. What is your opinion on it, Björn?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Much more possibilities, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. Let's break some limits. I mean, we are now much earlier in the game, so we can pretty much break everything right from the start. So, let's do it, I would say.
Yeah. Yes, we need to find some limits.
DZP, Andreas Krips hat mir ein Paket geschickt, ne? Ein Fleischpaket. Mit DHL. Normalerweise DHL super zuverlässig. Und die haben dem gesagt, ja, es wäre abgeliefert worden heute Morgen um 10:15 und hier ist nichts angekommen. Keine Benachrichtigung, gar nichts. Jetzt hole ich am 3. Tag, dann wahrscheinlich in der Packstation, das Fleischpaket ab. Ich freue mich wie Harry. So sometimes, as I do in the German stream, I accept that sometimes some English people are there, so we try to cater everybody, that we do some English and some German, but of course, oh, what now? Dang it! But of course we try to stay focused on English. What did? Oh yeah, it's the water basin. No wonder it's not working. You see, guys, I'm old. In January, I get 50. So hopefully and luckily, I will have some more years in Farm Sim. Ah, now it worked. Yeah, actually, Ben, we are. I mean, Giants always says that we don't release stuff. Doesn't mean we don't have the ideas, but. Truth to be said is we really came up with a lot of stuff that they are now releasing in the new Farm Sim. We came up early with it, and yeah, we were the testing and the proving ground that people really loved it and liked it. So I'm really happy that they put it in there. I really can't decide if I should continue on my old save, start a new one, Geiselsberg, or just delete the game and wait for the new game. No. Try out the new MaizePlus. Get in handy with it. Learn everything, because we will port it to Farm Sim 22. Everything that you can learn now in FS19 will be so much helpful in FS22. I mean, it will take some time until we get all our stuff ported and got our TerraLife ready, because we can only what we can show you at the moment is only approximately a fifth of that what we have in mind, because we cannot put more in the game and show on multiplayer because the servers won't take it. We are maxing out too much, and with the new game and engine improvement for FS22, there will be much more possibilities. Ja, DZP, das Problem ist, meine Postbotin ist in Urlaub. Und die Vertretung hat letztens bei Kenias Paket auch schon so eine Scheiße gemacht. Also das liegt an der Vertretung, das liegt nicht an DHL, weil DHL ist normalerweise das Beste hier. And I mean, one big thing, one big announcement we are so excited to wait for, or are waiting excited for, is how they handle the new feeding now. Right? We have no clue what they changed or may change or may have changed in the feeding system. Maybe they changed something that we are now capable of doing the feeding the way we want to, or they blocked it completely and we stay and stuck with the old one. Yeah, but therefore the English stream is there. I mean, today I was really Björn even said to me, maybe you should cancel today because of my son's birthday and Disturb not coming, and I said, well, I'm more of a man of word and I don't like to delay stuff, and I had to delay it already. So I'm planning on doing regular English streams, maybe even 2 times a week. Because I really want you guys to ask me if you have any problems with the mod. I really want you to know how it works. I really want you to know what it's all about. Isn't it beautiful here? Isn't the grass and all that stuff looking beautiful? It's so amazing. Hey. Südafrika, Andreas, hey. I just told the guys that you sent me a meat package. Ich habe ihnen gerade erzählt, dass du mir das Fleischpaket geschickt hast und das DHL so abkackt. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a new one, so he should take it. If he gets broken by this Hubley road, I mean, come on, it's a class. It has to take it. So, but now I will park this wheel loader here, and we will hop into something much more interesting. I hope it will bring me there straight. No. Still no. No. Oh.
Kiloton is incoming.
No. We have way too much vehicles on the map here. But not even close to Bergisch. Now we're talking. We're standing here in the greening. I will do some mulching. I mean, this is also a new feature. Hint, a new feature that Giants announced this week, right? Mulching stuff. Oh, wait, I have to set the steering. And we still, and already got it in there. So this is one of our greenings. This is summer mix, something that you plant after wheat, for example, when you plant afterwards barley. I mean, I could show you. I could show you something. Maybe I should, or maybe I should not. I'm not sure, because I got some problems with Proceed at the moment. But just fuck it. I will show it to you. You're here to watch some stuff, and I will show it to you. Why not? Please excuse if the sewing machine makes some trim lines. because the display went off the rail. So this basically works like a cover crop. Yeah, like a cover crop, and you can fix some nitrogen in the ground, and I would show you now something, because this is not a real let's play. It's more like a show. So I will show you something with F11 to make it a little bit easier to explain. Well, we got some cool stuff. I mean, I'm not sure if you got the information. We won a science contest. The others who were with us was Vertex Design. They had basically what we got here. They had a knife roller, and they were against our TerraLife, of course. And we didn't send in the knife roller because we had already enough in there. So, summer mix. Let's show you something. So, summer mix. What you can do is you can use the knife roller. You can use the knife roller and cut down the summer mix, right? You see that? And then you can use a direct seeding machine and seed and sow straight into the cover crops. So you have no ground movement. You just sow it like that. And this is one of our new ground textures that we got here, also made by BGO. You see here the knife roller makes green cut in the front, and the sowing machine just sows through. So you have no loss of moisture or any nitrogen or stuff like that, right? So, and I will show you another stuff. Let's see if it works in here. I'm not sure. I hope it does, because I'm on a single player multiplayer. The other cool thing is, if you have a tractor, let's buy it, and you have a plow. Of course you do, because you love plowing. I know you guys, you love plowing. Let's switch RMT off. It's on. Oh yeah, there. Just a second. So, because I know you love plowing, you will have a problem. Me too. Of course, I use the worst tractor ever. I'm not sure why he's not taking it. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? This is why I don't like John Deere. They're always scared of work. Let's take this one here. He will love the work. Wir hören dich, als wären zwei Mikros aktiv. Das kann nur sein, wenn es vielleicht beim Björn schallt.
Ja, der.
So, again. Let's do it. So, as I know that you guys love plowing, oh, professional. I'm a professional. Not. If you have the cover crop here and you try to plow it, you see that. Oh, now it's working. Wait. And now the plow gets stuck. You see? Wheels are turning, it's not moving, and it's not the tractor that is getting stuck, it's the plow. Because there is too much greening on the ground. So you have to mulch it, or you have to use the knife roller first. Yeah, Sash, that's what I said. I said he has to upgrade his microphone, but one step at a time. So that, therefore, that you see that it will work on normal ground. You see, he takes it, and if I go into the high stuff, he gets stuck. It's just a little feature. It's just a little gimmick. But I think it's a nice one because so you really are forced into using this stuff. So you really have to do the groundwork before you can actually sow stuff. So, and because we are partnered with, wait, where is it there? And because we are partnered with this company here, we will have some interesting stuff for the no-till machine. The other the Great Plants sowing machine has to use a knife roller or a mulcher before, and this machine here is heavy duty, and it's really for working high greenings without needing any groundwork before. Ich höre mich aber auch ein bisschen im Hall bei dir.
Echt?
Ja.
Ich hab schon runtergedreht.
And now you will see what a cross-slot machine is capable of when you go with it into the greening. I think we have to fill it up first. And because of this machine is capable of single seeding, you can also seed corn with it. And now what we will do is we will just start sowing into the big oh yeah, it's sorry, this is because of ProSeed. This is what I said before. Wait, I have to fix the of course. Now it's set right. So no, it's now the opposite way. Now it's working. So it was because of the ProSeed missing. You see, you can sow it straight into the big crops without doing anything. This is how the cross-slot works. It's made for these high greenings, for no-till. Yes, Swiss Farming Guy. This is exactly how it was meant for the Novak. And because we can deliver the stuff, you see the way it works with the Novak and the way no, come on. Oh. Warum lässt sie sich schon wieder nicht anschalten? Achso, weil der Traktor aus ist. And you see the way it works with the great plants. It needs the knife roller in the front to make it a little bit to get it a little bit cutted, and then it can sew into it because the seeding stuff here is much smaller than on the Novak machine, right? No, Ferry. The Novak is exactly for this purpose. It is made with very big discs that cut through the greening, and the rollers just push down the greening, and so you have a lot more moisture in the ground, and you save all that. So this is really like it's meant to be. The Novak is one of, I think it's the only machine that is working that way. Of course, there are others that use cross-slot, like from our partner, Alexander Klümper. He uses the Novak cross-slot seeding stuff, but has another seeder. It's a custom-made seeder, and we are trying to bring this into FS22 too. So you got two options now. You can use the direct no-till machine, Novak, without any further ado before, or you can use the others that are direct seeders too, no-till machines, but they have to have a helping hand in front, so you need a knife roller or a mulcher or stuff like that. It depends. You can use some herbicide to kill the crops before, or you make it like that. You use a seed mixture that has crops that die and wither over winter. So you get something like, for example, that you have much more withered stuff in there, and with the other stuff you can handle afterwards with some herbicide. It's much less impact on the ground and on the biology, because you can use much less, or as I said, you use a seeding that is completely only for 1 year, that doesn't regrow, and then you will have no problems. But you will always have the field covered with crops. Yeah, Landwirt in Mecklenburg-Vorpommern. Yeah, of course. But we are working with Alexander Klümper. He's one of the pioneers in no-till. He's the spokesman of Novak. You will meet him at Agritechnica, for example, at the Novak booth. So we get a lot of information from him because he's doing it for a long time now. And we get some information from some Americans and Canadians who do it for a long time now. It's a really, really good system, but it needs to be done the right way. And a lot of people are afraid that it will not work on their fields because they are too heavy or not heavy enough, or it's too dry, or it's too wet, or whatever. But you have to find your solution for your farm, so to say. And with our partner DSV, it's a seeding company. It's one of the biggest seeding companies. For example, Corteva has 7% of market share for last year's rape, and DSV has 39% of market share with the same seeding. So we have a really strong partner who's really strong into all the cover crops. This is where TerraLife comes from. The origin is from DSV, and we are allowed to use their brand name because we basically show you guys in a virtual world how it works in the real world. What's the difference between summer and winter mix? Summer mix, you sow after wheat, and it becomes a really dense greening in a short time that you can afterwards sow into it barley, for example, before winter in autumn. So you have a continuously covered field. And the winter mix is something that you would sow after barley for the next year's corn or sugar beet or potatoes, and it will wither in winter, but it will still cover over winter the field so that you have no erosion and all that stuff. And the flour mix that we have, I can now I will show it. I will show it on foot, because if you cover a whole field with the flour mix, it's quite intense. It's only made for 3 to 6 meters stripes around your fields. Here we go. This is the flour mix. This is something that you can put on the headlands, or if you have some water close by, or you're not allowed to use herbicides or fertilizer 6 meter to the border of your field. It's in Germany, it's a lot that you have to spare 6 meters where you are not allowed to use any herbicide. And you get money for providing for bees and other insects some was heißt nochmal Nahrung? Some food for them and some cover for smaller animals and stuff like that. So you pretty much sow this flour mix right when you sow or plant the corn, and you can mulch it before you harvest the corn then, right? And so you have a much better biodiversity, so to say. Yeah, because insects are swarming in these cover crops and in these flowers. TerraLife is really exciting. Thank you for this work. I may have missed it. Arrived late. But can you demonstrate how tilling under a cover crop will influence precision farming and values? I can show you today not, because this is really in the last minute together butchered map safe game. Basically, literally half an hour before we started streaming, we only finished up the save game, because this map was on an old save game with horse extension, and I didn't want to make all the fields new and all that stuff, and BGO built it in, so we had some backsteps. Not all ground is working fine, so we didn't implement it at the moment in precision farming. But the way it is and the way it will work is when you are using the Novak seeding machine, you will get 20 to 30% or kilograms of nitrogen, and of course the needs plowing is eliminated. And because it's FS19 and we are not quite that happy with precision farming at the moment. We are really hoping and waiting for more more stuff like nitrogen, phosphorus, and kalium, and all that stuff, and other implements, ingredients to come to make the diversity of the greenings as close as possible to real life. Yeah. So at the moment, it's more like an optical feature that I can show you now here, and we will wait and see how Giants switches and changes stuff for FS22. We are planning into putting it into precision farming, but as it was last year, when they released precision farming out of the blue, so to say, we did not know what they will bring to the table, and they basically ruined our TerraLife because we were not prepared for the changed stuff, and we want to avoid this, of course, for the next year. So we just made the basics at the moment that we have running without precision farming. We have here and there some stuff implemented into precision farming from the new greenings, but as far as I understood, we ran into the fruit type limitations also with the precision farming. We cannot put too many fruits into precision farming, right, Björn? Or
Yep.
there was some complication. So
it's still a limit of 32 fruits.
Yeah. So we cannot go further without Giants removing the limits. Yeah, no, I did not forget the word food, but I thought there was a special word for feeding insects. And as Sash said, insect biospace, yeah, it's coming close, but I'm not sure. I'm still thinking of another word, but it doesn't come into mind at the moment. So yeah, so we're really pumped for the stuff, because we try to get it right from the beginning, that we can implement it into precision farming the way as it is intended. And I hope we are not so much badly surprised that they will miss out on stuff. So plan is all into precision farming, because precision farming is also something that we are really hyped about. Of course, Giants had to make it also for the casual players, so there's a lot of stuff in there that is easy to understand. And I mean, you know, guys, we really like the complicated stuff, because if you learned how to use it, it's quite easy. But some people are afraid of it. You don't have to be. But this is nothing Giants can do. They have to deliver something that works out of the box for every player, that they know how to use it. And I think Lars said we are pretty much insane with delivering a 61-page PDF for only the horse extension, even without the TerraLife. So you can guess there will be a lot of learning, but I think it will pay out, because you will learn a lot from real-life farming on a playable way. So this will not happen. No. Sorry. There are so many reasons why we cannot release it for FS19. First of all, the limitations from the Giants engine 8.2 whatever. Yeah, we have a maximum of 32 growable fruits. There's a way around, but it's no way that we can release officially. Then there's the limitation in precision farming. Then there's a limitation in so many other ways. We are, a funny story, we are actually now testing for Nitrado their servers with our TerraLife beta maps, because they are overkill. They are really, really overkill. And if a server is capable of running those FS19 TerraLife beta maps, it will run any other map. And at the moment, we just want to show you what we are working on and where we worked on, so that you can give us some feedback and saying, hey, cool feature, or what the crap, or whatever. So everything that you give back to us, we will consider, and we will try to implement if necessary, or if it is a cool thing to show. I mean, we have no idea how the seasons mod will work in FS22, and seasons is one of the main pillars of our mod, because we need the seasons, we need the moisture, we need all that stuff, and we have no clue how it will be in FS22. Is there any withering from swath that are on the field? Is there any moisture registration in the fruits on the fields? Is there any ground compaction? We have no idea what they are planning for FS22, and so we basically have to wait until they release, or release something early, that we can have a look into it, that we can adjust our stuff onto it, because we want to make it perfect this time as far as it's possible, right? And we really need your feedback, so this is why it is so important that you are watching the stream and take action in Discord, that we can talk about topics, that you can say, oh, I saw this or that, and maybe is it possible, or whatever. Told you already some time ago that I love that stuff, makes it even more real. Yeah, we're trying. I mean, we like it too. We love it too. So I got really happy with the new MaizePlus update, when you are able to make the seed mix for your animal. In FS19, it would have been possible, but Wobster said he won't do it because he had to change every map, to adjust every map. It's not done globally. So basically, with the soil compaction mod, it's the same issue as with MaizePlus, and I told him, hey, come on, we already made and adjusted way over 100 maps, so it would be done in no time that we adjust those maps for soil compaction. But he had so much other stuff to do, that he said, nah. So now we have to wait if they open up for FS22, this little niche that we can adjust the layers again. And it should be possible, because it was possible back in, what was it, 17? But I had no focus on it, because I didn't know if he wanted to convert it or not in the beginning. And yeah, then I got stuck into all the updates for the other maps and stuff. So now we can consider it much earlier. But there's much more to consider. Soil compaction is one part, but the moisture of the field is so important too. Because if you drive into to wet fields, you will compact much more. It will have an impact on your yield, and if it is too dry, it will have an impact. But at the moment, like Seasons is calculating all that stuff, it's just one big mask. So if you go to the left corner, it will have the same moisture as it has on the right bottom corner. And this is not the way moisture in farming works. It's small squares, so you would have to make it even on one field. There can be one end very wet and another very dry, and there's so much to consider about. It's really not done in a blink of an eye. And this is really something where I hope that a lot of people that worked back in the days on that stuff will now be back and working on it, because they saw that it's possible to update over 100 maps. We did it with MaizePlus, so why not take the shot and update with the other stuff too, right? I mean, we will all profit from it because we have much more fun when playing. But on the other hand, we are a really small community compared to other console players and all that stuff. But yeah, we're not talking about too many plans, but let's see how and what we can get maybe on consoles too for the next FS. Everything that we can find a solution for without scripts, maybe it is possible. We don't know. Hello.
Habt ihr gerade mal was geschickt?
Ach so, ja, nee, ich habe das ja extra. Good evening, René. Yeah, chips, a lot of chips. So is there anything that you guys want to see? Especially, I mean, the feeding, everything should be clear now, right? You guys know that you can change all that stuff here. What are your first plans for FS22? To get the copy as early as possible. That's a plan. And to get very early the hands on the script documentation. And then maybe we will release MaizePlus and the CCM extension as... Yeah, so how we started back in the days, we will start for FS22, you will get MaizePlus and CCM extension, if it's possible to convert for FS22, because for me it's a no-no that there is only one silage, right? Again, we only got... No. We need grass silage, we need maize silage, we need whole crop silage, we need... this stuff we need... fast, really fast. So these are the first and biggest plans, and then we have to figure out how we can adjust to the new feeding system. Hopefully, because this is a main part that we can make the feeding much more diverse than it is now, right? You get only 4 sliders at the moment, and all the ingredients are different, but you cannot make them different because you have only 4 sliders. If you say this slider will have more impact on the milk and the other more impact on the health, it's quite impossible to do at the moment for each and every ingredient. So I can hear me double. Bist noch da, Björn?
Ich bin noch da, yes.
When I'm talking, your icon lights up green sometimes, and then I hear me double. Yeah, but Berg, compared to the vanilla feeding system, you can actually edit to the way you want it, right? So I changed the ingredients for the mixer wagon already, so that I don't have that many sliders in there. Of course, you can still put everything in that you want to. In the beginning, it was people were complaining about that only 3 sliders got filled, that hay was taken out, and then they complained that everything can be in, and then they complained. So I learned that no matter what I do, there are always people complaining. So I made it the way I wanted to show it, and that was every ingredient that you can use is in the food mixture. You see the fill types, you see the fruit types, and then you can change it the way you want to. And with the animal food extension now being kind of like a geo, you can take the zip and use it on another map, on another map, on another map. So it's quite easy to do, but what it takes is 10 minutes of your time to get how to do it and do it. It's not more than 10 minutes. But for most or a lot of people, it's easier to complain that they can't open up an XML file in a zip file. And we're trying to help with that, but you know. The brewer's grain silage. It's quite easy. It's quite easy. Brewer's grain silage is quite easy because we have these this brewer's grain station. Wait, I jumped so it's not blurry. We have this beautiful placeable brewer's grain station here. Wait, I will show you. No, isn't it working anymore? Let's see where the vehicle spawns if I buy something. If it spawns the right... Yeah, it spawns it the right way. Give me a sec. Yeah, when you deliver your barley to a brewery, it's as Exi says a byproduct from the production of beer. So it's used in cow feeding a lot. If you are the lucky one that is close to a brewery. There are some big transportation companies, some forage contractors that are delivering this stuff, and it gets silaged, fermented. So you can buy beet pulp and brewer's grain here, just to show you. And then pretty much can dump it in here. You see the silo switcher is switching, and you ferment it to brewer's grain silage. And you can feed it fresh, but it has not the longest capability of staying fresh. So you really have to ferment it to have a long period food. It's really a high protein feeding for cows. You can feed it with the pigs too. I do not know that many that use it for the sheep, but it's no, it's used for feeding, Fatty. It's a protein feed. As we have a lot of breweries here in our region, it's a really common food. It's an old food. It was used really early on because when people started brewing their beers, they had those byproducts and they fed it to the pigs and the cows. It was a cheap food for the milk and for flesh. So, and you can, of course, you can also buy some beet pulp here at the station. See, you can buy the beet pulp here. This is a byproduct of the sugar industry, and it's used like a brewer's grain for cow feeding, for pigs, for sheep, but also you really have to ferment it to make it stay fresh. You see, it switches on to beet pulp, and you can ferment it in here too. Andreas, of course, in Sweden, everything that's combined or alcohol is very common. I know that. I got some Swedish friends. Well, why shouldn't your pigs love it, right? No, it's really it's if you have the possibility to get it for a good cost price tag, you should use it because it's a really tasty food for the animals, and they will love it. So yeah. Yeah, these are no English streets. I know these are French streets, but there's no traffic here. It's holiday, so I can pretty much drive all over the place because it's not a let's play, it's a let's show you, right? So this is why I can use F11 to empty the trailer. It's just for showing you guys. It's not for any other purpose. But let's hop back to the cows and to the mixer wagon. You see, I made the mixture a little bit smaller, that I can easily see which slider to fill up. I have some mixtures in my head that I want to do, and on Bergisch Land we are more than one guy using those. So of course we had to figure out which ingredient we need in there. I can show you something else. We have some other cool stuff here. I mean, the feeding, you all should know now that all that is in here is registered now in the map, and you will may or may not have learned that if you update it to the newest version, your high types will go crazy. So I can give you just the just delete the high types before you put it in, and you have no problems at all. I mean, as you see here, we switched from the old version to more fruits and more high types, and BGO was still capable and able to save and rescue the save game. So sometimes it just needs a little a little bit of work, but it's manageable. So, but here with DSV seeds, we made all the seed. Ich habe das immer noch nicht getauscht in Text. We have now silage. Wait, I can show you this. We have now the normal corn is for grain corn, right? If you want to make some CCM and stuff like that, you got one corn, and we got silage corn that is getting bigger, and you get much more yield for the money, so to say. Yeah, and we got all the seedings, of course, for the small farms in small sacks, TerraLife, and all that stuff. All that is made by BGO also. He spent a lot of time in there. The pallets, big pack stuff, all that stuff. And we have... Are they in here? Wo sind denn nochmal die Schilder? Ich dachte, die waren da dabei. Dang it! I forgot to put in the signs. We have signs for every fruit, right? So you may have seen it on some pictures that I shared in Discord. You can sow your fruit, and you can put a sign on there that explains which fruit is there and wherefore. And we are planning on extending all the crops for next farm sim, because you got summer crop, winter crop, you got sugar beet, you got feeding beet, you got so much stuff. And of course, we want to put on some signs that people can see. Oh, I put it on there, and this is on there, and with different yields and all that stuff. So, yeah. You're living close to Carlsbergs. Yeah. So, you just could have said it, Björn. You don't have to write it.
Yeah, just watch you out.
So yeah, this is basically what we got in mind, and of course there is a lot more that we have in mind that I won't tell you yet, because yeah, we need some spoilers for later on. So why not? Oh yeah, there's one thing. Those Doika feeding, Doika cheap feed, horse food, power food, chicken food. Those are food mixtures. They are not singly listed in the menu for the animals. You just can buy it, and you can put it in a trough, and it will fill up the grass windrow factor and something else. So that means if you are using the Doika pig food, for example, it will fill up 2 sliders. And when you buy also the stuff here from Giants, that is in here, and you buy this pig food, you buy both, you will fill up all 4 sliders. So it's a lot. And we had so much more in mind, and we have still so much more in mind. But yeah, we are completely running into limits now, and I cannot make any promises how fast we will get the stuff in FS22. I cannot make any promises what we will get into FS22, because we have pretty much the same information that you have on the new farm sim. We do not know anything more than you do, because we are not a big modding team. We are some friendly neighborhood mechanics. We are not Vertex. Vertex has some information. They got invited to Erlangen and stuff, and can watch all that stuff, and they can help them develop. We cannot do that. We are just putting our fingers in some wounds and some limits, and yeah. So we have no further information, no more information than you have, guys. There are some modded pig food bags. Which category are they in? This chicken food, and where's the modded one? You mean the ones in ModHub? The ones in ModHub are just like the basic pig food from Giants, and our pig food has different sliders. What? Was meinst du?
Talking about the Doika.
No.
Pig food?
No. I think he meant the modded pig food bags. Berg, did you mean some from ModHub? If they are from ModHub, they can only be like the standard Giants pig food. Our pig food has different sliders.
Just a different texture for the back pellets.
Yeah. What they did is just change the textures. We changed the ingredients. And of course we changed the whole feeding, so yeah. It's getting close, yeah, but then they will have to fix all the first bugs and all that stuff. Yeah, from ModHub, it's just like the Giants standard pig food. There's nothing different there. I really hope that the English-speaking audience is growing a little bit, so that we can do maybe 2 streams a week in English, because we will prepare the map and the save game, and you can watch some playing next week, so that while I'm playing, I can explain a little bit more. I can show more of the stuff that we are doing. And you can see it live. I think we have to go into the wheat harvest if we start. Yeah, I think we have to go into wheat harvest when we start rolling with the time scale again. So next week should be wheat harvest, and of course animal feeding. And while I'm feeding, I can explain a lot more. And who knows what we get for fact sheets from Giants next week? Because this week there was really a big information with the ground textures, right? I mean 12 or so, and we will hopefully get them to 24 or maybe 30, because we have some stuff in mind. But for that, we have to know how it works in the next farm sim. We have to know how precision farming works in the next farm sim, because we figured out how it worked in FS19. We had it ready, and then they dropped precision farming and nothing was like it was before. And we want to avoid that, because the work is hard enough and we don't want to do double. I mean, we love that you love what we are doing, but it should have been a much shorter time period to make so. And this is why we will focus for the next farm sim much more on our stuff, instead of focusing on hundreds of other maps. Make it 7 days, I'll be there. No, I can't do that. I have to go to the chopper. Nah. No, Fridays, Saturday and Sunday is the Bergisch Land stream. Friday on my so tomorrow on my channel. Saturday is team stream, and Sunday is on Modelleicher's stream channel. It's always a team stream, but it depends on which day we are playing. So not every day everybody is there. So we would show some stuff on Friday too. because I think we are going into planting corn, of course, with the Novak, because it's capable of single planting. It's not only a sowing machine; it's also a planter. So we can do with no-till the corn. I think Irsinrainer and I think also our own fields need to be planted with corn. So we will do that. You can see the Novak working in no-till. Yeah, I get reminded to all the stress every day until I'm streaming, and when I'm streaming, I'm forgetting about it totally, completely. It's so good, but to get to the point, to get ready for the stream, that's the biggest challenge. Because today it was a really great challenge. We had to fix some stuff before we started. And I'm still looking for the fresh meat package. It's still missing. And it's not funny if fresh meat is not getting into the fridge as ASAP. So, not sure what tomorrow will wait for me in the package. I mean, is there anything that you can't kill with enough heat? So maybe we just need a flamethrower or something like that to make it at least tasteful or eatable. I don't know. So please, do me a favor and use the channel in Discord that we have. It's called Interessensammlung, collection of ideas. It's not for I want mod X, Y, Z. It's for, hey, I saw some cool stuff, and always related to the stuff that we are doing. So if you see a special crop, if you see a special technique to get the crop into the ground or to get harvested, all that is fitting into our scheme of doing stuff. Drop the ideas. If you have an idea to make our mod better or more variety, drop it there. I really love the conversation with you guys, and only if you give us feedback, we can work on stuff before we release it, because we cannot think of everything. I mean, I try to think of a lot, but we really are not capable of thinking of everything. So it's still fresh. Yeah. Let's hope for it. Let's really hope for it. Because I know Andreas just butchered a cow just for that. Well, Fatty, that will never happen. No. No forest extension. No. There will be no extensions like you know them. There will be MaizePlus. I think it will have included the CCM, because we get 64 high types in the next farm sim, so there's no problem with putting it in. This will be MaizePlus, and then there will be TerraLife. There's nothing in between. MaizePlus will be globally for everybody, and TerraLife will be built in our special maps. My dreams are lying in the forest extension. Yeah, when it is a dark, cold night, my dreams lay in some dark forests too. But I buried them, so I hope they don't come back. Yeah, I mean, I get it. They have some cool features for forest coming, and some cool machinery, but we are focused on now really focused on our maps, that we can give you the best experience possible, so that we can focus on our stuff. And our stuff is food for me, feeding of the ground, of the animals, and the field work. So it's already a really complex thing to do, because you guys, you have no idea what I got in my crazy mind for FS22, what we couldn't release, what we couldn't do in FS19. So trust me, this alone will be a shitload of stuff. And if there are guys who are working in forestry and who are really people who know what they do, they are much better for making forestry mods than we are. Of course, I like using them too, but we cannot focus on everything, because we cannot cater everything. If you start doing everything, nothing is done right, in my opinion. So focusing on that, what we love, and we still have side projects. I mean, guys from the team, they are building tractors, machinery, and all that stuff. These are side projects that are being released in the FA mod category. But this TerraLife stuff is one closed habitat, so to say. No, Fatty. No. No. La 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 la. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. He's a Northman. He's from the sea. So if you got something with water, but not with wood, no. Crop storing techniques. Actually, we had someone in the team back in the days who was into the root crop storages, and we were working with a Dutch team that were working on the onion stuff. They were not capable of doing so in FS19, so it will come to FS22. I mean, our Ursin Reiner builds here and then some storages, but we will have a completely new build of the Holzer map, and therefore we will have the hay drying and some other stuff, some other cool features. And this takes already enough space. After, when we got all that stuff released, and hopefully there's enough time to do some new stuff, we can extend. But first we have to do what we wanted to do in FS19, to finish it, to release it, and when we did, then we can see what we will do later on. Sea extension, yeah. But it will be a Caribbean. With a good long drink. So, but I think we will wrap it up for today, because I will try to get some happy hour with my son because of his birthday. I hope I didn't destroy too much today here on the save game, or I will have to renew it. Oh wait. Before I forget, there is something I have to do, and this is where is it? Come on. Chuppy. Oh, did I miss it? Or did I already? No, there he is. This one, selling. And this one. So, they are gone. Now I can save the game. And hopefully I didn't destroy too much. I have to repair it afterwards, but... So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free, like Fatty Gabby, to join the farming agent company, the channel membership. I've still no clue how it works, but I got a lot of requests, so please fill up to the requests and do it. You can support us. There's a support link below the video, in the video description. You can chat with us. You can, yeah, have an open conversation about the stuff that you want to see. We are really grateful for your support. I hope that we can make it to Farm Sim 22 without any bigger damages than we already had. So we are really pumped. If you want to pre-order the game, you can use our bonus codes, Agency or Alien Paul. Yeah, and just stay as you are, guys. You are great. I love you guys. And Björn, thank you for being here with me today.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Yeah, see you guys. Have a great